Electronic music sound of futures past. Vertical line music. Vertical line The Guardian. Turn autoplay off. Turn autoplay on. Please activate cookies in order to turn autoplay off. Jump to content S. Jump to comments C. Jump to site navigation 0. Jump to search for terms and conditions 8. Edition, UK USO. Your activity. Email subscriptions. Account details. Linked services. Profile mobile. About us. About us. Australia team. Contact us. FAQs. Press office. Jobs. Terms of service. Privacy policy. Advertising guide. Guardian Weekly. Subscribe. How to subscribe. Guardian Weekly. Email services. Ebony. Android. .gsc Control CSD width 25 rem exclamation point important. Padding 0. Float right. Input.gsc search button background color. Number sign PDDDD. Border color. Number sign PDDDD. Input.gsc search button hover background color. Number 999. Border color. Number 999. News. World. Sport. Comment. Culture. Business. Environment. Science. Travel. Technology. Life and style. Data. TV. Video. Culture. Music. Electronic music. Series. The rest is Noise Festival. Previous vertical line index. Electronic music sound of futures past. Whether in the 1950s studios of Paris or Cologne, the first electronic sounds of the future were forged through graft and experimentation. Now those works speak vividly of their time. Share. Tweet this. Email. Christopher Fox. The Guardian, Saturday, October 5, 2013 01.30 AEST. Jump to comments. Model lineup. A Euros vertical line Kraftwerk used electronic music to tell us that it was here and now. Photograph. Stefan Schmidt/AP. Nothing dates faster than the future. Listen to any pop record and the thing that places it most precisely in time is the thing that was once so shiny and new. The electronic future is particularly susceptible to this aging process. The synthesizer solo at the end of Ike and Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits is totally 1973. The auto-tune on Cher's Believe is a time capsule from 1998. It seems like a paradox. Part of the appeal of electronic music has always been the supposed neutrality of its sounds. A note played on a cello is freighted with history, but a sine tone is a sound so simple that it seems to exist in the natural world. The electronic music studios of the 1950s, the analog synthesizers of the 60s and 70s, and the computers that in turn have replaced them have all used these simple sounds as their basic building blocks, but pass a sine tone through an electronic circuit and it emerges data stamped with the age of the technology and the aspirations of the musicians using it. The science fiction film Return to the Forbidden Planet is a classic example. In 1956, when the film was made, the future was electric, so the film's soundtrack is full of oscillators humming, swooshing and bleeping as the space cruiser C-57D circles planet Altair IV. It's difficult to tell where the sound effects end and the musical underscoring begins. Indeed, the creators of the soundtrack, Lewis and Bebe Barrett, appear in the title credits not as composers but as creators of electronic tonalities. In 1956 the future was alien and otherworldly. By 1974, Kraftwerk were using electronic music to tell us that it was here and now, the robotic repetitions of Autobahn, an expression of the grid within which we lived our lives. A decade later, in derelict warehouses, looping melodies, bass lines and drum tracks pumped out the message that there was no future, only now, only raving. More recently the future seems to have become a thing of the past. New music is full of old electronic sounds, none more ubiquitous than auto-tune, as we yearn for the future that we used to believe in. It's not just the old sounds that are the subject of this disillusion-fueled nostalgia, it's the machines that made them, too. The remorseless march of progress, from valve to chip, tape to hard disk, studio to laptop, has been paused while musicians rummage around in the back of the cupboard, pulling out ancient reel-to-reel tape recorders and reveling in the quaint mechanical aura they give to any sound that passes through them. In 2002 the White Stripes recorded their